Well, g'day everybody, and welcome back to Out of Awe for our hardcore series. I've kind of been thinking about it because, there's some of the discussion on in the comments and stuff for the hardcore series was that unfortunately, like ore is not. They don't change the prices of ore and reduce the prices of ore, unfortunately, which is a bit unfortunate. Which means that it kind of feels a little bit easy. So how, I want your comments. I definitely want your comments because your comments mean a lot to me. How can we make it harder? The first thing that I'm going to do to make this a little bit harder is no dirt sales. That's the first thing I'm thinking is no dirt sales at all. And that might be a good start because we managed to buy that because we sold dirt. So no dirt sales. That's number one. I'm trying to think of some other stuff. We do have to, at some point in time, put a trommel and stuff in here. But for now, we're just going to leave it the way it is. I don't know what we have in here, actually. We've got dirt. So definitely no dirt sales. Dirt can be used to fill in areas and stuff like that, which we actually probably want to do anyway. I might grab that dirt out and throw it in there, so that we can actually just start throwing a little bit of dirt in here to sort of level it up a bit. Oh, there we go. Just to start sort of leveling it out a little bit as we work on it. So, because we do have sort of some areas here that are a little bit low that we could use some dirt in, like here, for example, and over here, grab some in there. So that was my first thought is no selling dirt. Do we, and I'm not going to sell any ore or anything in this episode because I want to hear your feedback. Do we make a rule that that I can only sell raw ore, or do we make a rule that I can only sell refined ingots? It'd be good to know what you guys think. I need to make this. I need to bring these rules in and make this a little bit harder. It's kind of, if I sell the dirt off, and what happens? As soon as I sell a big chunk of dirt off, then I can buy. I bought myself a loader, which is it's great to have the loader and stuff like that. And you guys don't want to see me just hand picking and stuff the whole time, but I want to make sure that it's a hardcore series. I've got it set to everything's as hard as it can possibly be. Fuel, we use up more fuel. It costs, but we still get we still get a good price for or the same price for ore and stuff like that. So we need to sort of work out exactly how we're going to do that. In the meantime, I do need to purchase myself a GPS, which will be in equipment GPS down the bottom, and purchase that. That's 13 grand. I want to put it in here. I don't know where. Let's just stick it anywhere. Why not? We'll stick it there, which is probably going to be in that. Yep, that's fine. All right, so so no selling dirt, definitely no selling dirt. That's a big no-no. What else can we do? We can probably turn our controller on for starters, so that we can drive our loader. There might be other ways and stuff. I don't want it. I don't want it to be. I just don't want to. I just don't want it to be easy, because I might as well be doing. Like my other series all the time without doing one of these for that particular reason, because it's too easy. So let's continue working on this and getting this area flattened out, which is pretty exciting, and then we can sort of start working on where we're going to build our house as well, because we definitely need a house. So we're going to have a nice flat area for that. But we can continue working around the top of this and taking all of this out. So which was our plan. Level it all out. Level the hill out a bit. Let's roll through here. Like so. There we go. That's a good scoop. And we'll continue doing this. So yeah, I won't sell anything, but I'll leave it up to you guys to decide on how you guys how I should be doing this, or how you would like to see me doing it, and how we can make it even more hardcore. Because I'm up for the challenge. Maybe we could do something where you guys set some rules, or where we we have certain things happen. I don't know. Let's think about it. Let's have a really good think about it. It would be really awesome to hear what you have to say, and to be making sure that that we are making it sort of difficult. So I don't know why in hardcore they didn't start nerfing the prices that you get for materials, but it does kind of suck. And if we do go the route of me only being able to sell ingots are worth a lot more than raw ore as well. So keep that in mind when you're making your suggestions, so that we can make sure that we get the best out of the series, and that you guys get to see what you want to see. So I am going to change the paint color of this vehicle, though. I think I do like the yellow. Back in the day, back in the oh my god, back in the 80s, I used to drive one of these on building sites, and she was yellow, obviously. So it's a bit of a standard color, but I think we can probably change that up a little bit as well. So it could be the other thing that you guys could suggest. Actually, this would be really, really fun. The other thing that you guys could suggest is oh man, it's I've lost it. I just had a great thought and a great idea, but if we could find a way for you guys to be interactive on this in this series, maybe throw some curveballs my way, or stuff like that. I don't know. We'll have to think about it. But it'd be fantastic to have an interactive series, wouldn't it? It'd be absolutely brilliant. So whether you set me some sort of target, some sort of ore that you want me to find, that I need to find on the map somewhere, to, it's the possibilities. There's quite a few good possibilities, and quite a few things that we could actually do to really spice it up a little bit, and have it kind of really interactive between me and you guys that are watching. So no silly suggestions, though. No silly suggestions. It could be something like I'm only allowed to use a certain vehicle for digging dirt. So, for example, I'm not allowed to use a loader other than for leveling, and I can only for digging ores and stuff like that. I can only use say for example an excavator is the only way that I can use that I can dig for ore, or something like that. Just, there's lots of different possibilities. Throw some suggestions around. Possibly even come onto the Discord and start throwing some suggestions around there, so that we can work out a really good plan. And even if I have to restart the series, I don't care. I just want you guys to get a little bit of entertainment, a little bit of fun, a little bit of interaction, and we can get a whole pile of, we can get a lot out of this series if we want to. So anyway, I hope everybody is really, really well. I'm good. I'm back now. Back from traveling interstate for work. Don't know how long I'll be back for, to be honest, at this point in time. But moving into a new role at work as well, a much higher position and stuff. So hopefully that'll allow me to be at home a lot more, which will be really good. It'll be good for my family. It'll be good for me as well. Nothing else is really happening, I don't think, that's worth talking about, really. Just trying to sort of get at least 2 of these episodes done a week for you guys, as well as some other stuff in between. Yeah. Just life in general, guys. All right, it's hard to try and do a YouTube channel when you're working full time. So, especially when you're working full time and you're going away. I do have a gaming laptop. I got myself a gaming laptop because I was going away all the time, and I do, there are games that I like to play that I don't record and stuff, and I wanted something to take away with me so that I could still get that enjoyment, a little bit of farming while I'm away, things like that, and which is really, really good. The issue is I can't really record when I'm out because, to be honest, the sound quality would be really, really poor, and I'm one that's pretty big on sound quality. I do have to actually for my streams. I do need to start really taking extra care for sound quality. But yeah, it's a pretty big thing for me. And if I was to do that if I was to record with the laptop, I did actually do a test recording one day when I went away. And obviously I can't take my mics or anything like that with me, which makes it very, very difficult to get good quality sound. So I only had a gaming headset, and that wasn't really... It didn't cut it. It didn't cut it at all. So I did a couple of test recordings, and they were absolutely horrible. So whether I do an on-the-road thing or something, I don't know. I was recently in a place they call the Silver City this week, which is called Broken Hill. It's in New South Wales in Australia, and well known for its silver mines. Unfortunately, like a lot of the mining towns, she's closing down a lot and they've wound down the mines now and all that type of stuff, which is a bit sad. But if you want me to do some vlogs and stuff like that when I go to areas like that, let me know. I also bought myself a metal detector so that I can go treasure hunting. Love the idea of going treasure hunting. So, but I've got to fit all this in between work and YouTubing and streaming and all of that stuff. Not that I'm complaining. I've just got to find the time to do it. That's all. Just got to find the time to do it. I think this is going really well, this cutout, I think. What do you guys reckon? It's starting to look all right. Going to need to do some work down in this area, but we're, again, we get some dirt and utilize the dirt for a little bit of landscaping and filling and stuff like that, but not for selling. Not for selling. There we go. All right, perfect. There we go. I've been looking forward to getting back on this map, actually. It's been a good minute since we've been on here. I have to, when I know I'm going away, I have to pre-record as well. This one isn't pre-recorded. This one's being recorded Thursday night, and it will be edited tonight and released tomorrow morning. So there we go. May end up at some point in time bringing the community into our other map and having them do some work just to hang out. Might even record a few episodes with everybody on board. May even stream it. I was going to stream out of Ore this weekend just before I went away, but I sort of changed my mind. But that's always a possibility. I should be streaming it, to be honest, but you know, you've got to have time to do the other stuff that other people on the channel really like as well. So trying to sort of keep it all happening for everybody. A little bit of this and a little bit of that for everybody. So we're into winter now, but we're having really, really, really nice days. We're having really nice days at the moment, like, you know, low 20s, which is really, really nice. But the mornings are starting to get cold. And I know you guys in America, you know, laugh your head off at me, but you know, we've been having 4 degree mornings when I've been going outside to jump in the ute and head off to work. Which for you guys over there, you're probably laughing at me. I know Kane, he's in Canada. He'd be laughing his head off at me. But it's pretty cold for us. Pretty cold for us over here. So, especially when we're used to warmer weather, you know. There we go. Get that in there. Nice. Yeah, this area is actually starting to look really, really good. Very happy. Very happy. We need to just make sure that we get to cut all the way through to where we have to be. And then we can start filling on the back as well if we want to. Glad I got this GPS set up now. Let's roll that in there. It doesn't take much to get off level either. So just a bump in the right place or something, and it can ruin your whole leveling process. Thankfully, we have the magic shovel. The magic shovel. Gonna get to cut right through this in a sec, which is going to be really good. There we go, right through there. Can take it slow, move back a little bit. And we're almost through to the level point there. So I think I might have lost a little bit of that dirt. I think I set this up probably in about the right spot, I reckon. We do have coal down in that hole. And that may be an excavator job. I don't know. Right. It kind of sloped up a bit there, didn't it? Bring him down. Roll through here. There we go. Only really getting pay dirt out of this, but hey, pay dirt's fine. Pay dirt's fine. It gives us gold, which is a good thing. Throw him in here. Loving the constant power, which is really good. At the moment, it does not. Obviously, nighttime doesn't have any effect on the power, but maybe at some point it will. Who knows? There we go. Alright, round we go. I dumped a little bit of dirt down there, didn't I? I kind of messed that up, and then I messed that up completely. Let's just stop this up here. We'll have a squiz at what we've got. I am going to have a sip of coffee because I can't let it go cold. It's like my worst nightmare. Cold coffee is my worst bloody nightmare. Let's just flatten this out a little bit. Kind of ruined that, didn't I? There we go. Lovely. Get you a little bit level. All right, sweet. Look at this. This is actually looking all right. Probably bring this up a little bit and level that out. And we're starting to get through here as well, which is fantastic. And then what we might do is start... we can probably start pushing dirt off the end there as well if we wanted to. Oh, bulldozer. I want a bulldozer now. I want to mess with a bulldozer. I'm not going to get it at 52 grand though. See, we've got some gold ore, silicon, diamond, ruby. Silicon, diamond, ruby. A lot of dirt there. Not going to sell it. Going to grab the ruby and the diamond. You know, I mean, maybe it could be just purely a gem mine if we wanted to go that way. You never know. What do we got? 135 rubies coming through by the looks of it. That's pretty cool. All right. So that's all working quite well. Quite happy with that. Very happy with that, in fact. Which is going really well. We'll probably reconfigure this at some particular point in time. But we haven't got there yet. Yeah, so we've got some stuff down there as well. If we were to only use an excavator down there, then we would obviously need a truck. Which is probably a difficult thing when you're playing single person, if you know what I mean. It probably makes it a little bit more difficult. So we can throw stuff off the end here. And we can push stuff off the end there, which is probably not a bad idea. Let's head around here. There we go. Slowly taking the top off of this hill here. Might actually go there first. Lovely. Bring him back. Try and level him up a little bit. All right. That was a big mistake there, wasn't it? But we can fix that. We can fix that mistake. I reckon backblading actually works on this, I think. At least sort of semi works on this. Don't go too deep there, Simi. Scoop all of him up. Get this little area done here. Yeah, that's all right. Might dump all of this in here. There we go. All right, perfect. Perfect. Yeah. So anyway, let me know what you think, guys. I'm loving the reason why I started this was I'm really liking the idea of a challenge and doing something that challenges me and that you guys can watch as I get challenged. But I kind of I feel a little bit disappointed that it only really took me one episode to get myself a loader, and you know that's probably my fault because what I should have done is banned dirt from the start. Do not sell dirt. Definitely do not sell dirt. So at least I brought that rule in. It's up to you guys to bring some other rules in. I'll leave it to you. You know, if I receive any really, really ridiculous suggestions, then I probably won't consider them. But for now, I'm sure you guys will give me some pretty solid stuff because a lot of you guys have been playing a fair bit of this. A fair bit of this. Right. Where are we going? Through here. Nice, working out quite well. There is still pay dirt in there, but at this point in time I don't want to get rid of that. So we're also going to need to figure out where we're going to build our house. and get the materials together for that, and also run a road out there. So there's plenty of areas here that we could do it. Most definitely. Just it'd be nice to a nice little one, and then we'll get an excavator and we'll dig a little lake and stuff as well. So we'll flatten an area out and dig a little lake with an excavator probably, and work on it that way. So throw you down and get you all flattened out here, just to neaten this out a little bit. Lovely. All right, cool. That's going really, really well. Happy with that. Very, very happy with that. So this area here, it's all getting sorted. We've got a little bit of a difference in we're getting into just straight dirt here now, interestingly enough. There we go. Lovely. And this area here can be all flattened out as well. Nice. So that's a pretty good episode. Let's see, what have we got in an entire episode other than the rubies and the diamonds? We've got ourselves 327 gold nuggets or gold ore. Not bad. Don't know what the sell price is for that. Let's have a quick squiz. I won't sell it. No, I can't. I can't unless I flick it over here, can I? Let's have a look. Sell. Yep. That's 10,000. So, I mean, we can be purely a gold mine if you want. 2,000 worth of other ore there. I mean, we could be purely a gold mine and only selling gold ore, and that's it, and that's all we can sell. That's a thought. That's a suggestion. So something to think about. But for now, I am going to leave this one here, guys. Am I short? Yeah, a couple of minutes, 2 minutes short of what I would consider a full episode, which is 30 minutes. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. I appreciate it very much. I appreciate all of the likes and all of the comments and all that stuff. It's really, really amazing. Thank you. Welcome to all of my new subscribers. It is great to have you here. Hopefully I can live up to some sort of expectation and entertain you in out of all. I am a bit slower than other people probably. I like to take my time when I'm doing this stuff because that's the way I get the most enjoyment out of it. So, but thank you everybody for watching. Thanks for everything. I will see you all next time. Bye for now.